up stuff, so they didn't know how to train for that.
He was
you know?
unorthodox.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we got the number 3 ranked fighter. She's beautiful.
Look at this.
And the number 1 ranked fighter in my book.
She beat cancer. She's a badass. She's undefeated. She's never lost, this girl. She was ranked. She won the bronze medal twice in the World Championship for wrestling. And started wrestling at 4 years old. 4 years old. 3, actually. Tatiana Suarez, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, you have to have this.
We got Mayhem Miller as well as Renato Laranja. Have you ever heard of Renato Laranja here?
Yes.
He's a 27-time world champion. Mayhem was also a world champion.
You have excellent chest.
Yeah. Tatiana, how are you? What's going on?
Can she see me?
Yeah.
Good. At least you can see me. You can't see these other gentlemen, too?
I can't.
Just for wow. The cinnamon was getting to your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You guys off. I don't know.
Look at those rosy cheeks and those lips.
So what's new in the life of Tatiana Suarez?
Nothing. Just training like always.
Yeah. Now you're training. You're the only girl still at Millennium?
Yeah, I mean, the only professional girl. Yeah.
That's pretty badass. Now, I got to say, you're number 3 in the world, but you've never lost. You won the Ultimate Fighter. You've lost 1 round, arguably, in your career. But people aren't talking about you for the title shot right yet. What's going on? Why are you being overlooked?
Well, I'm injured.
Hey, how would one turn down the sultry sounds?
I don't know. Gage, can some of you guys help?
What type of injury? And how long before you come back? Like,
I have a neck injury, and it's to be the timing. It depends on when my nerve is unblocked. So I've been doing. I had a cortisone shot. I got some stem cells done. I've been doing some rehab. So it just depends on when that happens. But there's no time on it because they don't know when it'll clear.
Is it overuse injury, or what type of, like, is this like kind of pre-arthritis type stuff, or because I know that life is difficult.
I actually had this injury prior to fighting, but I took 2 years off of wrestling, and then I started doing MMA, and I haven't had an issue with it. But then, literally, maybe like a week before my last fight, I ended up getting injured. I hurt it again. I shot, and then I injured it during the exchange, and ever since then it's been really bad. So right now my left side is blocked, and it's really hard for me to use my left arm because of it. I've been trying to, work through it, but it's been pretty tough.
So this is the same injury you had when they found out you had cancer?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I've always had neck injuries, but when I train, when I do MMA, I barely do any type of wrestling because of this injury. So this fight, I did a little bit more wrestling, and then I ended up getting injured. And it wasn't even during like a wrestling practice. I was just doing MMA, but I don't know. I was feeling good that day. I felt on fire. It was 2 weeks before my fight, and so I was just doing like crazy stuff.
I'm back. Sorry about that, Tatiana.
That's crazy. Now, how surprised were you with Zhang Weili, the champion? Because that was crazy.
Somehow I think you're not saying the name height.
What is it?
I don't know, but you're like, yeah. How you do with Zhang Weili?
Zhang.
How do you say Zhang?
It can't be like that.
How do you say this name, Tatiana?
I don't know how to say it. I think it's Zhang Weili, but I'm not sure. Weili.
But it's not Zhang Weili.
Okay.
That sounds like a happer, one of the modern happers. Okay, my bad.
All right. So were you surprised? Because I was shocked. I thought Jessica Andrade was going to murder this chick. I'm like, the way she's been looking, and she knocked her out in like 40 seconds.
She's a bad bitch, no doubt.
No, I wasn't surprised at all, actually, just because Andrade is really, like, she is a powerhouse, but she like tends to throw a lot of white hooks and stuff like that. So and not only that, but she had trouble with Rose's boxing prior. So I felt like this is something that would actually happen, sooner than later, because she is really wild. So I just thought someone with a really sharp hand, like a straight, would catch her, and she did. So.
Yeah.
But you got to think that you match up really well with Zhang. because your wrestling is just so overpowering, and she's from China, and well, Chinese people have good wrestling. I mean, it's not at your level.
I mean, they wrestle panda bears. I believe that's their training camp.
Yeah, what a stereotype. All Chinese people hassle.
They're bad wrestlers and drivers.
Come on,
racist.
Go on.
No.
You said they wrestle panda bears. Though.
Unbelievable.
China has some of the best wrestling in the world for women.
Okay, fine. Okay.
China.
All right, fine.
Okay, fair enough.
But
They also got some of the best Chinese food in the world. China. Hey, China.
I know, but go on.
But, you know,
But how do you think you match up against her?
I feel like I match up really well against her, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that's probably such a big market for the UFC. They probably don't want somebody to fuck up the Chinese person.
Totally.
No, I'm not even. That's not even a joke.
No, you're right.
That's like when they want the Mexican guys to do good because they're like, look, all these Mexican guys drinking Chacati and watching that stuff.
Yeah, totally.
We're drinking Clamato mixed with beer.
Yeah. Now,
You like that stuff? Wait, your parents Mexican?
My mom, my dad is Mexican, yeah. Mexican.
What's your mommy?
He's Mexican Brazilian.
Oh,
Huh?
now you're speaking my language. Wait, what's your mommy?
My mom is German and Norwegian.
What? What a combination that you
Man.
have going on there.
where did they meet?
I don't know, here in California.
Your parents met in California? Damn. All right, now, based on your Twitter recently, you got annoyed at Stephen A. Smith. Didn't seem like.
Yeah, 100%.
Why?
Because he knows nothing about MMA and he thinks he does.
How dare you?
Who is Stephen A. Smith?
Oh,
You guys
he's
been
more
talking about
known
him
for
forever.
basketball and stuff. He's like,
that loud.
I don't even know who this
you know,
guy is.
he would be like the black Tony. No, who's home? Home is burning.
Jim Rome.
Jim
He's like the
Rome.
black Jim Rome.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, now,
That's like as if I were to comment on basketball or football.
Oh, because he's a black.
Yeah.
all right.
No,
All right.
because that's what he specializes in.
Yes.
Oh, he also specializes in barbecue ribs. I bet you, huh?
Oh my God.
You know.
Okay, now you also you were rooting for Usman over Colby. You were very happy that Colby Covington lost. Why?
I was?
According to your like Twitter page,
She lit up when
What
you
did
said
I
it.
say?
you said, "Thank God Usman won. Fuck that guy Colby." No, I'm kidding.
No, I
I was
did
about
not
to say-
say that.
No, you didn't say that.
Was that your Mexican side or your Norwegian side saying that?
Well, the Norwegian girls like black guys, so you know
All right.
that.
It seemed like you were happy. You're like, hey, I can go to. You said all is well in the world right now. I can go to sleep, or something that was like very pro Usman.
I did not say that either.
Maybe she wasn't talking about that.
Oh, maybe you're talking. Okay, it seemed like you were. Who were you rooting for?
I wasn't rooting for anybody, but I did think that Usman was gonna win.
Okay. And then
I thought he's longer. I'm pretty sure he's longer, and he hits.
How you know that, Porja?
I think she meant to reach, not like as his penis size.
God,
Okay.
are you?
All right, now
It's a language barrier.
now you also said that Joe Rogan can't distinguish a good guillotine. So you said, look, I'm just reading your Twitter page. You said that Roxy versus Macy, that Macy had Roxy in a guillotine that wasn't good, but that Keller's guillotine was really good. So explain it. I don't know jiu-jitsu very well. Talk to me. Explain what you mean.
Okay, so Macy had a guillotine where she was flat on her back. She didn't have the angle, and clearly you could see that Roxy was going to get out soon. It just wasn't a good guillotine. And then Kelleher, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he had a really great guillotine, and it kind of looks like I don't know the other guy's name. I think it's Ode.
Ode, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ode, yeah.
That was the Jamaican kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does look like, there's tension on his neck because Kelleher had the guillotine locked in the right way. So sometimes it looks like the head's going to come out, but that's usually when they're going to start tapping is when their head is like kind of in that position. And he had a great angle on the guillotine as well. So, yeah.
Also, look, I'm not gonna sit here and defend, but to play devil's advocate, sometimes maybe the guy didn't have the best angle on it. I don't know.
Right.
You know.
No,
I'm saying the view from Joe Hogan.
What do you mean? He has like 16 TV screens in
But
front of him.
sometime if you're watching the actual shit.
Well, what do you think? Do you think Joe Rogan is smoking a blunt, looking up at the damn same screen everybody else is? No, dude. He's got every piece of equipment known to man.
You've commentated a fight before.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Haven't you ever got caught up because they hype fucking there? Haven't you ever just got caught up looking at the actual shit?
No, I'm a professional.
Wow, you're more professional than me.
This is the funniest podcast.
Hey, I want to know what she thinks about like us sexually objectifying her a little bit, because she's a great fighter, but she's also a beautiful woman. Do you feel like that's a weird thing? Like, I mean, you're obviously marketable. Look, I mean, just look at that face. Look at them lips.
Look,
oh my goodness.
That was a backhanded Me Too or whatever. You're like,
was. That's what
how
I'm
do you
getting
feel
at.
about being objectified for
You're
that
sexy.
ass? And
Yeah, exactly.
But she's
Exactly.
But she's very classy with it, because if you look at her Instagram page, she'll be like going out to the club and she'll show leg, but it's just enough leg where you're not like, oh, look at this fucking thought over here. Like she's very good with it. Like, you know, it's like she'll show a belly shirt, but you're looking at the abs and you're like, wow, that's a nice body, but you're like, damn, like I could see what she had for lunch. Right? Am I right? Like, you're pretty.
It's a weird time to be a hot chick, is all we're saying. Is because like there's so many like Instagram models.
But she's
that are
smart
just
with it. But she's good with
everything.
it. She's good with it. Am I right?
You mean you're just saying she's just giving us a little
She
taste?
gives us enough to know that she is hot, but not that she's gonna go home with anybody, except for her fiance, right?
You're saying
She's dating some a Mexican amateur fighter.
Amateur?
Did he go pro yet?
No, he's not Mexican.
And he's amateur? You going out with amateur Mexicans?
No, he's pro, and he's not Mexican.
Oh,
What is he?
he's like
Why are you guys making it a racial
he's like
issue?
Guatemalan.
Because his face is Mexican.
Where is he from? He's not Guatemalan?
Wait, what is he from? What is he? He black.
He's black. Oh, he's black.
I take back everything I said about you. Know what you're doing. You're smart. You smart. Of course, you was going for Usman.
This is the most racist show on YouTube.
Wait, what's his record, by the way?
Oh, she got so sad.
Not criminal record. I'm saying like.
You heard that?
3-0. I think he's 3-0.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
He hasn't
Nice.
fought in a long time because he's injured.
Same here,
too.
you know. Same here.
Yeah, you guys are like hanging out at the house injured. That's a bummer, kind of. A lot of Netflix over there. Maybe a little chilling too.
Nice.
No.
No.
He's not there, is he? He's not under the cover. Get him. Keep
Renato
him.
will be right over.
Keep him in the other home.
Now, you guys have been going out for like 3-4 years now. When's he gonna pop? 6 years. When's he gonna pop the question?
Oh, see, that's how we're gonna fuck him up now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What he's waiting for?
What is he waiting for? You're number 3. I mean, when you're number 2? Like.
Yeah.
Maybe when I have the belt.
Yeah, he's waiting for that.
Come
He's waiting for that. That's messed up.
That's bullshit.
Unbelievable. We would never do the three of us would never do that to you.
So he could pawn it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's terrible.
Like fucking Jake LaMotta. You're gonna take the diamonds out of that one. This black.
He's obviously treating you very nice. You seem very happy, you know.
But she's always get injured magically somehow. I fell down.
You think the neck injury is from him?
Who you never know.
Well, because he's so big.
I don't know. Is he?
If
How's
you're
his
being
leg?
abused, just blink twice.
Yeah.
So all right.
It's like Britney Spears. Brittany,
blinked, guys. She
Brittany,
blinked.
are you okay?
All right. Okay. Back to fighting. So you were a 2-time bronze medalist, world champion, right? You wrestled in Tokyo and Moscow.
Nice.
What was that like?
Moscow.
It's amazing. First of all, I love Tokyo and I love Moscow. That's probably the obviously it's great to be like the best, you know, women's wrestler in the world, but it's also amazing that you get to like travel and see other cultures and stuff like that, because then you can come back to, because California is a melting pot, right? So we have like different cultures here, but it's nice to see how they live like there and then kind of understand them a little better, because you know we're Americans, so we only see it like our way. Like I know Russians, like they're always so close together, and they're like they're not very like, I know my a girl I know, she's Russian, but their culture is so different in terms of like the way that they are with their, like say they go to the sauna, they're all naked. Like here in America, you won't even, like.
Yeah, I like that.
No.
That's why I go to the Russian sauna. Yeah. I feel like in California, we're very fortunate to have the opportunity to see how Mexicans live. And we immerse in the culture. And
it's true.
Yeah. How refreshing.
I live in like an area where there's a lot of Mexicans. So
Where you live at?
I live in California, but
And
I
like
live in
Riverside.
Oh, Riverside?
Yeah.
I was just there for a fight not long ago for LFA. I like Riverside, not too shabby.
Yeah.
Your boyfriend, he's an MMA or boxing?
He's an MMA guy.
MMA.
He trains out like Millennium with like Georgie Karakani.
Are you trying to like be a thruple
Now-
with them? Is that what's going on?
I like Georgie.
Be a what?
A thruple.
What's a thruple?
It's a new thing. You never heard of it?
It's like where you
I
take
thought
on when you take on a third person. It's
it's like a couple, but like three of them.
Three people.
Come on, bro.
That's a real
Get with the
thing.
times.
You were doing
boomer.
that for years before it was a term.
Yeah, you're right. That's technically correct. Yeah.
So
You got me.
now, all right. So now your fight against Nina, right? You definitely won the first 2 rounds. The third round was probably the most trouble we've ever seen you in. Was that when you got injured?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
No, I got hurt the first round.
Oh, but you think that affected you in the third round?
Yeah, I just it got worse throughout the rounds. And,
What injury was it?
Her neck.
The neck.
Oh, my neck.
Wow. Man.
Yeah, so just like by then, I think like I don't know, it was kind of weird. Like I think as the fight went on, it felt more like my adrenaline was going down, probably because I was winning. I don't know, but I felt like,
I like that. I like that.
It felt like it was just going down, and like so the easier the fight kind of got for me. Like I feel like the more like it almost like my fight mode kind of went away, and then I just could feel the pain a lot more, and it just got worse and worse throughout the fight. Like because she was like holding onto my head, and every time I tried to posture up like to throw like a ground and pound or something, like I'd feel it. So I just think like after a while my body was just like tired of fighting through the pain, I think.
Because you was doing too well.
Do you think you lost a little bit of hype at all? Because you're hyped so much. It was the first time anyone ever saw you look human in the octagon.
I don't really care about that. Like next time they see me fight, I'm just gonna be like beasting the next person who I fight, and then there goes my hype again. So it really doesn't matter. Like what really matters is like how you do your next fight. You could have like a really great fight this fight, and then have a terrible fight, and then have another good fight, and then you're back on the hype or whatever. So it really doesn't matter. I just need to show what I know how to do. So I mean, next time, and it's always like a learning experience. Like I think, for me, I kind of liked it because I got to stand a little bit and get a little bit more comfortable being on my feet, and I'm fine with that. Like I like to challenge myself in different ways, and yeah, I couldn't do what I like wanted to do because I was hurt. Like I couldn't really throw my left arm or nothing, which is my power hand. So that was hard, but. I mean, at least I know that I could overcome adversity and still come out with a W, So that's.
Did Adelaide Bird really give Carla the first round?
I was joking. I don't know who gave Carla the first round, but someone did. Yeah.
Wow.
You can never be surprised with the judges.
That fight was.
I'm just saying, we've seen the worst. There's not anything close.
Listen, I've been like all over the world, like in different, and sometimes, like one time, I remember one of the judges like had like a wonky eye, and he was like, "I love fighting, I love fight," and the guy had the scorecards in front of me, like, "This is gonna be a good fight."
Oh my God!
I'm not exaggerating. Wow. That's how he talked, and I was like, "Wow, these are our judges."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing right now?
Hey!
What's going on
Is
here?
this a cam show suddenly?
Yeah, she keeps
I'm not
like,
giving any
messing with
coins.
it. Yeah, this is tokens.
You're hustling around down there.
This is not good.
I'm
Now,
gonna take off my jacket, but
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hey,
Come on. Give us the full Monty.
Yeah, let your hair.
Mayhem's been in jail for 17 months.
Yeah, forever.
You're the first girl he's seen.
You're the first woman I've seen not through a screen.
Yeah.
Hey, who oversees your training camps? Like, who's the head coach for you?
his name's Romeo Ram.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hell
homie.
yeah. I know him. Say hello for me because I love those guys out in Millennium. Is Javier Vasquez
Yes.
still working with you guys?
Oh, he doesn't come anymore. No.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's a shame.
Only
That's
homie.
cool.
I think he started his own gym somewhere.
Oh, all right, cool. Well, I'm
yeah.
glad you're getting good training. I'm sorry to hear you're injured. Like, is there any next steps, or is it just this cortisol and pray? Like, I hope you can get something.
No, I'm doing some physical therapy and stuff, so
Mm-hmm.
hopefully this helps. But
Hey,
I'm going nuts.
Not to
Yeah, I
be
bet,
not
yeah.
to sound too new agey and crystals and sage and stuff, but have you tried a good chiropractor or no? I know that sounds
That's
stupid,
not
but
new
Yeah.
agey.
I've done acupuncture, and I have a good chiropractor as well. And then I get regular massages because I'm still working. It's not like I'm like, oh, I'm injured, I'm not gonna do anything. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm still working on my craft. I drill a ton of BJJ. I drill a ton of, or not drill, but like I hit mitts all the time. So I'm still getting better. It's not like I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna do anything because I'm hurt. That's not the case. Every injury that I've had, I still work. Like I had shoulder surgery, and like two, maybe like a week later, I was on the elliptical, like going ham on the elliptical with one shoulder in my sling. Like I don't care if I'm injured, I'm gonna do something.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that he's right, though. You might want to look into some chiropractic. I mean, it is your neck,
Yes.
and that could flare up again. You know, we don't want to have you out for a long time.
Yeah, no, I have a good chiropractor.
Okay, good.
Now your brothers were all champion wrestlers too.
Yeah, my older brother was a state champion, and then my little brother, he's currently wrestling in at Fresno State University.
Oh,
he's on the
Awesome.
Wow.
that's day one.
Yeah, I mean, and then
And then my sister, she's in college. She's wrestling as well.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
sister?
got a sister.
Now, what grade she in?
What grade is she
She's
in?
a sophomore
In college?
yeah, in
in
college.
college.
Oh, okay.
Nice. And what college did she wrestle for?
Emmanuel College. It's in Georgia.
Oh, God, are you?
Is anybody like trying to, walk in your footsteps, do some MMA also, or is it just you?
My brother does jujitsu. He likes jujitsu, but my older brother, my little brother, he'll come in and he'll roll around a little bit. But we're focusing on school right now, and then who knows? I think my little brother might do something. I'm not sure. I haven't talked.
Never
to him
mind
about
you,
it.
brother. What about Emmanuel College? I used to watch softcore porn movies named Emmanuel.
That's not
And
the one.
That's what it remind me of. Like you go to a college to learn how to break into the business of to make Emmanuel films. That's how I'm going to think about it.
Did your parents wrestle too?
No.
So what? They threw all you guys, like 5 Mexican kids, into wrestling. That's awesome.
My mom did.
Wait, why are you laughing?
Just because she got all these different stuffs like Norwegian, Brazilian.
you call her
shit.
Mexican.
And it's just, you just threw these fucking Mexican kids into wrestling, but I like it.
Most
I
racist
like it.
show on YouTube.
That's not racist. She says she identifies on her Instagram Twitter page. It says she's Mexican American, correct?
Well, yeah, it's one of the
Okay.
things
It doesn't say Mexican, Norwegian,
For me-
German, fucking.
What the fuck you guys doing an
Brazilian.
Ancestry.com test
It's
on this
23
girl?
and also me. I identify
Nah, bro,
as
for
Brazilian.
you, it's 24 and me.
No, 27.
For
Champion.
you, it's
For
him.
me, none for you.
For him, it's 23 or life.
Okay.
Okay.
29 to Shab.
Got me.
Well, listen, Tatiana Suarez, you're amazing. You're a role model. My little daughter, I hope she ends up just like you. I mean, not with a neck injury, but like just honestly, just a
And
champion.
not Mexican, for Christ's sake.
Not Norwegian.
A champion at life. You're a champion at life.
We're
You're-
big fans.
You're such a
We're
good
big
role model.
fans.
And keep posting those pictures, by the way, because it makes everyone happy.
And good luck in the Hunger Games there behind you.
Yeah. Yeah, what is that? What is
good luck, Katniss.
what is that there?
yeah,
Oh,
it's a bow.
Compound bow, huh? What are you hunting elk with Joe Rogan?
Oh, God. No, she don't like Joe Hogan because
you're right.
he
Because he
said the
doesn't know
guillotine.
shit about guillotine.
Also, he's not black, so she don't care for
Yeah,
that
you're
one.
right.
Yeah.
She's not into that.
Yeah. But it was just Martin Luther King. So she's probably in a good mood now. What did you and your boyfriend? What did you and your black boyfriend did for Martin Luther King Day yesterday?
They had dreams.
That's like a Valentine's Day for black people.
Is it really Valentine's Day for black people?
Well, he's gonna give you some Hennessy and watch. That's what black people do. They drink you some Hennessy and watch old tape of Martin Luther King.
Oh, really?
And then they watch Coming to America, and then they fuck each other.
Oh, okay. Well, I had no idea.
Or so I've been told.
Well, thank you, Tatiana. Have a great rest of the week. You're the best.
Ciao.
Bye. See you later.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
Oh, God.
All right.
Way to go, guys. Like, just hard-hitting interview. we nailed it. I know you were on point. Adam, way to go with those racist
Oh,
memes.
come on.
Listen.
What?
We gotta ask the questions that people
I know.
picture the
That no one else will ask.
Yeah.
You're right.
This is this hard-hitting journalism, okay? There's not enough of this. You used to had 60 Minutes.
I know.
You used to had hard copy.
Yeah.
Now you got this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We're talking to what's his name? Is he on? Anthony
A
Taylor?
current affair.
All right.
I mean, we're the